Hey everybody, it's Huey
and David.
and today we're gonna show you our wedding pictures.
Yeah, we're going to talk to you about our experience about the planning and the actual event.
Our original plan was to just sign the paper at City Hall.
Exactly, just the two of us, so no big fuss, no big cost either.
Yeah, and we're just gonna have like a dinner with our family and our closest friends. But that plan didn't sit too well with our friends. They wanted to have a party.
Yeah, they basically convinced us that this is a one-in-a-lifetime event, so you should enjoy it and make it memorable, which we agreed to at the end.
Which makes a lot of sense. But so this was 2 months, just 2 months before the date that we're supposed to get married at City Hall. So can you imagine trying to plan a wedding reception 2 months before the actual wedding? It was crazy.
We also had some problems with the venues and with the actual celebrant, the person that signed the papers and everything.
Yeah.
So we ended up marrying at the City Hall at 9 a.m. in the morning. And you have to understand that my family is not from here, and they are not really comfortable like moving around the city, and then everybody was a little bit here and there because of the logistic.
Yeah, and just a little bit back to the planning part, like it was crazy because a lot of places that we call, we were like, hey, we would like to book the venue for a wedding in June, and they immediately thought it would be June next year.
Yeah.
When we told them it was 2 months away, they laughed at us.
Yeah.
And thought we were crazy. So yeah.
Otherwise, there was places where you need a minimum of $50,000 budget for the wedding, for the reception.
Yeah.
Which was like, come on, we're poor. We can't afford that, obviously.
Yeah, I remember it was super stressful calling all these places, and they all like fully booked and there was nothing.
And then the double booking at the Campbell house, like who wants to celebrate their wedding with somebody else? Honestly, that was just like, really? So we ended up finding...
Yeah, so we settled on a little restaurant on King Street, which it was really cute. We got their like private dining, the second floor. Yeah, it's small and cozy, but it was perfect for us.
Exactly, so just for about 40-50 person. So that was just the perfect size for us. They organized the table, everything is set up by them.
Yeah.
The only thing we had to do is...
the centerpiece.
Exactly. So we had a very low budget. So what we do, well, we're gonna show a picture of this right now, somewhere here, the whole frame.
But our centerpiece was pretty cool.
So we basically did our centerpiece by ourselves. We bought some flowers, some vase,
candles. It was like a floating candle inside like a vase of orchids. Was it orchid?
Orchids and
orchids,
peacock feathers.
Yeah.
So the theme of our wedding was basically the peacock feather.
Yeah. David always wanted to be a peacock, so that was the theme of our wedding.
Yeah. My bow tie was actually a peacock feather bow tie, which was gorgeous. I can't find it anymore.
Also, we had a little bit of a hiccup with our wedding bands, which was like really stressful as well. Do you remember?
Oh yeah, I do remember. Like a week before, when it was supposed to be ready and everything sized for us, they call us and they're like, oh, we screwed up your rings.
Yeah, so they said that the cutting was like all messed up and it wasn't...
Yeah, it was off.
So they have to redo it in a week.
They had to reorder new rings and then fit it again.
So it was really stressful. I think we got our rings like 2 days
Before the wedding.
before the wedding. Look at these. They're really simple. Like, how do you like manage to mess these up? I
Yeah.
don't understand.
I don't know how they did that. And they're supposed to be expert.
And those are from Michael Hills, by the way.
We actually chose them because they had a commercial with gay couples.
For both of us, it was like the biggest day of our life. So, and David were super stressful as well because his family was here, and this is the first time they ever been to Toronto. So
Yeah, so I had to. They were not living in our apartment, so I had to pick them up downtown. I was doing my mom's hair as well and my sister's, so I was really busy. So that morning we basically didn't see each other.
yeah, we woke up, we got ready, and we kind of parted our way because I went to get some of my friends, and David went to get his family. So we met at City Hall at 9 in the morning. This is how early, and that was the only time slot that was available for us to pick.
Yeah.
It was crazy, but it was really great. Like, we got some of our friends and we got our families there early in the morning.
Yeah, and the judge that married us was pretty funny too. She made fun of us when we couldn't fit the ring in each other's finger. She was saying that we were too much in a rush to kiss each other as well.
So I remember, yeah, because the ring that we got like super tight. It's like a perfect fit for our finger, but for some reason that morning it was super hard to put it in. Like, I remember I struggled to push it in your finger.
Yeah, I think
It was-
you know when you're super nervous, you're a little bit bloated, so I guess your finger gets bigger.
Yeah.
So both of us like trying to fit the ring. I do.
Especially like David didn't understand anything that she was telling him to repeat.
You know, because I was stressed, and English is my second language, and she was speaking so fast. Sometimes she was like, "Please repeat after me," and then I had to make her repeat a second time. Like, what? It's not just like in the movies. Like, I do. Yes, I do. Do you want to take Huey as their husband? No, there's like a whole sentence that you don't understand before.
It was like the very generic, typical stuff, like in sickness and in hell, blah blah blah. But like, he was struggling with it. It was
in
so
sickness
funny.
and hell?
In sickness and in health.
Oh, health. See, I heard health.
Yeah, so we were supposed to go and take some more pictures at Osgood Hall, but David's mom, her feet was hurting quite a bit because she was wearing heels and she wasn't used to it.
Yeah,
I guess.
And my sister had like, she was 5 months pregnant.
Yeah.
So her hormones and emotions. That's the thing too, because we were marrying so early in the morning, we had to feed people in between the reception and the actual wedding. So we went to 2 separate restaurants, not together.
It's funny because we went to this breakfast place, but there was like what, at least 20 something of us. So of course, like, we couldn't all fit in, and everybody was hungry. So we decided to split up. Like, I will take some of my friends to go to a restaurant next door, and then you
Exactly.
would take everyone else.
So he had a toast with champagne in a fancy breakfast restaurant, and I was at Expectation having coffee with my family and friends.
It was really cool because the place that we went to, we actually got champagne for free because my friend Jen told the waitress that it was my wedding day.
Yeah.
So she's like, this never happened here. So here's the champagne for you guys.
Yeah. Where's the
That's
bride?
pretty awesome.
Where's the bride? Well, it's a husband, and second, he's not here. So same thing, like on our side, but there was no champagne in the Expectation restaurant.
But yeah, everybody got fed. So, and then we kind of all parted our way. People like go back home or did their own thing
Yeah,
for the day.
Some went to change.
Because our reception was at 6 p.m. later that night. So people had time to do whatever they want. Oh yeah, the cake topper. We went to all the different stores. We couldn't find anything that fit us, but finally we found this those it's from games. Like,
Yeah,
what are
it
these
was
things called?
Luigi and Mario.
Yeah, so we found
What are
Luigi
those
and
called?
Mario.
They're like the most famous characters in video games history, but yeah. So
Weren't
we
they supposed to be brothers? Luigi and
Oh
Mario?
my god, yeah, they're brothers.
We- But yeah, so Mario and Luigi was our cake topper, and we're gonna have some pictures to show you because it was funny because at the wedding everybody keep coming up to change their position. It will be like Mario on top of Luigi, and even your dad did something.
Yeah,
to,
my
like, the cake topper.
my dad put the cake topper like Mario was like topping Luigi.
It was pretty funny, but yeah, so we had to decorate the venue ourselves. Well, they did a lot of the big part, but like the centerpiece.
Yeah, they did the setting, but we had to create the centerpiece there.
So yeah, we got to the venue at maybe 3 or 4 p.m. So we kind of like, yeah, we decorated everything, put the centerpieces together. I guess at about 6 p.m. whatever, our guests start arriving. So yeah, we had this cute idea of having like a photo book that will take pictures of our guests with a Polaroid camera when they come.
Yeah.
And stick on a page, and they gonna sign like a little note.
Exactly. So they could see the picture right away and leave a comment with it. So
Yeah. So it was pretty cute. Like people like have pictures of their whatever they were wearing that day as well.
yeah. And everybody signed next to their pictures.
Yeah. It's pretty neat, but I think at one point the Polaroid camera ran out of ink or whatever they use in there. So we missed quite a bit of people.
Yeah. So
Towards
at the
the
end,
end.
we just have the signatures. Just leave the whole day, except when we film.
So yeah, one of the highlights of the night was David's father's speech. his English is, well, I guess English is not too bad, but when he speaks sometimes,
It's really bad. He's got a really strong accent.
it was so funny. He started the speech with this line: "I am the father and the mother of David."
Yeah, so basically, I was born from an hermaphrodite dad. He's my dad and my mom at the same time.
I guess he meant to say like, I'm speaking on behalf of both the father and the mother of David.
Because my mom doesn't speak English.
The way he
at
was
all.
saying it was like, I am both the mother and the father of David. It was hilarious. Everybody just like bursted out laughing.
And we had our first dance, which we didn't had a song for. So we asked some of Huey's friends to pick up a song for us because we had no idea on the moment. I guess we were nervous too, and we're like, I don't know, guys, just pick up something. They picked a rap song from the 90s. I was like, are you kidding me? That's our first song, which I don't even know the title.
I don't remember what it was, but I remember the expression on David's face was like, we're supposed to dance to this.
We put a little bird cage, those kind of decorative one, not an actual bird cage, with bird shit in the bottom.
With peacock feathers in it.
Yeah, so there was peacock feathers and like a little the paper
Yeah.
thingy, so the people could just drop it in there, and it was pretty cute. The people enjoyed. We also had like the goodie bags for the guests were actually hangover kit.
Yeah, it has like Tylenol, water, whatever would help you with the hangover the next day.
Yeah, because we all know what happened in an open bar reception. And then we had a honeymoon.
Which we decided between New York or Paris, but of course, my fancy husband has to pick a more expensive destination.
Because I've never been to Paris, and
I've never been to New York City.
but I've been so many times to New York. And you agreed to see Paris again. We had a picnic under the Eiffel Tower. We went on the Lafayette galleries. We went to the Louvre. What else did we do? We had so much good food and wine on the canal.
My favorite part of the trip was just like really simple, having takeout food with some wine on the Canal Saint Martin.
too.
I miss it. It was like so simple but so
I
lovely.
know. Or just in the morning, like we don't really do that here. But in Paris, people just grab their pastries with a little coffee in the morning, and they don't take it to go like we do here.
Yeah.
They enjoy and take their time, just like sip their little espresso at the restaurant on the terrace.
We stay in like a very local neighborhood, and we stay away from all the touristy spots, and we had a really good time.
So that's it. Now it's gonna be 2 years really soon.
So yeah, this summer, this June, will be our 2 years wedding anniversary, and I wanted to do something special. Ever since we got married until even like this year, we were kind of like living on a budget because we have so much debt to pay.
Yeah, and then we want to buy a house and adopt kids, which costs a lot of money. So we're really tightening the belt. So we're not spending crazily.
Yeah.
We're really careful because we have some dreams and goals that we want to reach as soon as possible because we're not getting younger.
If you think of it, it's a great experience because a lot of people, when they got married, they kind of in like a happy place, and then over time they get into a stage where they struggle, and some people
Broke up.
kind of break apart.
Divorce.
But we basically started our journey both struggling, financially. So
We were already fighting about the money before the wedding, so we know how to deal with it.
So yeah, we went through this hardship together already, and Will's like still perfectly happy, and we're gonna build our life together. So it's great.
Yeah, now we can only fight about Jim. Isn't that great? So yeah, maybe guys, you have ideas of what we could do to celebrate our 2 years together as a married couple. Because
Yeah.
it's gonna be more like almost 4 years. We're open to hear your ideas, guys, so leave it in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel.
And don't forget to give us a big thumbs up if you like our video, and share with us your wedding story too if you married.
Or engagement, or just how you guys met.
Yeah. Bye.